trying to do two things at once, three things at once. Hey, man. Verizon Fios. Good. What's up, y'all? Just want to give us some updates. How's everybody doing? So, yeah, day 3, same sweatshirt. Never changed. Where am I going? Sup, Jay? Little update. Tiger Woods, y'all. We got 2750 out of it. We're out of some of it, holding half of it because I'm not going to sell the rest of it unless it goes back under 25. POWW got 750. Same situation there. Tilray thing exploded yesterday to 2750. 2750 is a very significant price because usually it's on your way to 30. Simple math. But 2750 is extraordinarily an important price because a lot of times strike prices on options where algorithms, as we've learned, control the entire stock market. 2750 is very significant. Significant on the way up, significant on the way back down, significant because it's usually a stomp. It's like a stopping point for momentum. You'll get to that 2750 because if you break 2750, that's when you start looking at this thing to go to 30. And once you get into the 30s, then you're on a whole nother plane of existence in the stock market. So 2750, huge price. 750 also big significance. It has something to do with options and derivatives and the way the algorithms are priced. Now you know. So if you have a stock that you're in from 18, 19, and you get to 2250 and 25 and then 2750, usually those stops along the way are good places to take profits. If we can get Tiger above 2750 to close above 2750 today, then we're looking for it to go to 30, 35. Now, again, remember, if you know how to trade options, I'd be trading options on Tiger at this point, taking the money from the lower priced options and paying for the higher priced options. That's where you're locking into a profit. Hang on, I got a winner for you right now. CCIV going green, guys. This thing is heavily shorted now. So hang on a second. I just got an alert. CCIV. Take a look at CCIV. Just broke over that half. Again, that's why it's significant. CCIV just went over the half into the green. CCIV. CCIV greenage. CCIV. So basically, when a stock does what CCIV is doing right now, that's when you get these momentum bursts. And sometimes those momentum bursts get the stock to change the trend. If the stock changes the trend, then you get significant movement where you can make money trading. CCIV going green. CCIV breaking over the half. By the way, PBI, not as much of a fan of this stock as I was the other day. CCIV working right now. CCIV gone green for you guys. There you go. I'm in it. CCIV, boys and girls. Yeah. Another reversal. CCIV, that's how you make a living trading stocks. CCIV just now, you buy 1,000 shares at $29.49. You sell a little bit at $29.71. And then hopefully it hangs in there. Doesn't roll over on us like it might just. Again, this is a very volatile stock, but this is how you get paid trading. VWAP, reversals, stocks that go into the green, break half number, whole numbers, and all that stuff. Actually, I don't want to trade while I'm talking here, so I'm going to sell right here. All right, 56, 61. All right. Just made a little bit of money while we were just sitting here. That's cool. You know, again, you don't have to get crazy. Usually I don't like to trade and talk at the same time. It's a very difficult endeavor. But one thing's for sure, the market never goes down. So anybody that was concerned out there about the GME trade and the AMC breaking the market, what have we learned now? By the way, speaking of what have we learned about Facebook? Can we go back in time where Facebook was just about keeping tabs on some of your ex-girlfriends? Oh, look at her family. Oh, my God, look at her. I remember I used to like her in high school. Then it became just this political, psychotic hate fest. Let's go back to where it's just fun. talk about some stocks, make some money, make fun of your ex-girlfriends and boyfriends, and, let's have fun with it again. You guys want to debate me about the perils of socialism? Let's do it some other time. But anyway, the market is phenomenal. Market is absolutely phenomenal. It's owned by the Illuminati. And by the way, if you were worried about the hedge funds and the institutions, they made all their money back. But you don't hear about it on TV now, right? Because now there's nobody crying, right? The hedge funds, they lost money for 2 whole days out of 100 years. They finally got manipulated. And what did they do? They crushed it right back in their faces. The stock was 500. It's at $67. They made 500 times their money back. By the way, CCIV working out. I got another one for you. Love this one. Lizzie. If you guys are into podcasting, remember Tiger was the Robin Hood of China. BQ is the PetSmart of China. You got Lizzie, which is now the Joe Rogan of China. No joke. It's a podcasting company out of China. And if you know anything about podcasting, it's all the rage, kids. It's what we're doing right here. Raging and potting and vlogging, I think you call this. Vlogging. I got a vlog in my pants I'd like to show you. What? What does that even mean? I don't know. But Lizzie, L-I-Z-I, right? It's up 80% right now. You think it's a good idea to buy a stock that's up 80% for the day? No. But tomorrow, if it consolidates at the higher level, then it's a brand new day, a brand new idea. You can go after it. So now I got, by the way, CCIV, who brings winners to YouTube Live? Let's do push-ups and praise Jesus. CCIV for the win. CCIV, sell some more here. And there's a day's pay for you. 90's a trick. 90's a trading. There you go. CCIV, another earnings reversal. My guys know what they're doing. I like that I don't have to work. Anyway, CCIV. That's how you make money trading. You use the algorithms back in their face. The entire market works on an algorithm. If-then statements, zeros and ones, right? Sure, it makes you feel good because you think you know about the company. Fuck that. Who cares what these companies do? You think I give a shit that Tiger is the fintech, E-Trade, Robin Hood of China? Yeah, sure it is. For all we know, it's 2 kids jerking off in a closet looking at their E-Trade account somewhere in China. You don't know. But when the getting is good, you stick with the getting. Getting is good, let's get in the got and the goot and the getting. So CCIV is some sort of electric car company, right? They rip to 35, they crash back down to 26, and now today, the buyers are coming back. So how do I know the buyers are coming back? Because when they break back over prior ranges and volume-weighted average price, the algorithmic language, it's telling me that the stock's a buy at 28.75 and then 29.50, and then boom, now here it is at 30. Cash. It also helps that this market works. You know why this market works so well? Because we never go down, Todd Marcus. We never went down. We went down for a couple of months. Everybody said, oh, it's the end of the day. Blah, blah, blah. And then we rallied for 8 years. It took capitalism and the credit markets to shut off for the market to crash in 2008. And what they do? They crossed some T's. They signed some contracts. They built a new algorithm. I call it the Obama Shamalama Ding Dong. And the government of this country and China broke the stock market. They broke the market to only go up now. And again, as a bearish kind of guy and a shorter by nature, this market is nauseating to me because it goes up every day until you buy a stock and then it seems to go down, right? Isn't it crazy when that works out? But GME and AMC do not represent anything based in reality. The market is not based in reality any longer either. It's just a government-controlled, basically it's a CD now. When the government's telling you they had $7 trillion to put to work. Now they only have $5.8 trillion left. That's $5.8 trillion, guys. Where's it going? It's going into the market. They're not saving the restaurateurs. They're not saving the homeless. The government's pumping the market up, and they're pumping the market up, and they're pumping the market up, and they keep telling us that they're going to, by the way, $30 on CCIV. That's why you don't sell your whole position at one price, kids. Now you could sell some here at 30.12. Now you're up $600 right here. Bang, bang, sell some here. 30.20, sold to you. 30.20 from 29.50. That's day trading. But if you're going to be a day trader, you legitimately have to sit here, never get dressed. I got a catheter, drink coffee all day. I'm on my 19th cup of coffee. I got 600 knuckleheads in a chat room listening to what I'm talking about. They all just kicked ass on this trade. And this is what it's all about. And not falling for the mass hysteria, if you will, on a GME. You've got to realize that the stock is worthless. Worthless stocks go back to where they came from. They can't defy gravity forever. But the market can. The market can defy gravity because the government and the Chinese and the Illuminati control the stock market, you see? So that's why if you're going to own stocks, QQQ, you're not going to beat it. The whole industry is built on lies, fraud, manipulation. And the biggest fraud of them all is that these financial advisors and the so-called talking heads and the CNBCs and the Fox News business and everybody, they try to pretend that they're smarter than you. They're not. Nobody's smarter than you. Nobody. You do your own due diligence. You want to own a stock. The days of buying something that you think you know, I don't even think it really works as well. But I like it when it does work, like Tiger. I get the idea. I understand why the stock's going up. But I don't trust it enough to put a lot of money to work. I still got to think to myself, this is a Chinese wannabe Robin Hood. Any day they could just announce, we're not a real company. I've seen it happen 1,000 times. But while the getting is good, you try to get as much as you can. And that's it. That's the name of the game. You know, and the way that we trade is we use the algorithmic language back in the face of the algorithm. So remember when you would sign up for AOL? You got mail, right? Remember that? Remember when you dial up? Right now, that's the language of the market. They're screaming back and forth at each other, zeros and ones and a bunch of clicks and whistles, right? But if we've got that language, we can read the matrix. Remember, when Neo is looking at the matrix, all he sees is a bunch of green lines. But then he learns how to read the matrix, and next thing you know, he sees that hot redhead coming at him with that dress on. How you doing? Right? So I've been sitting here for 30 years staring at the fucking matrix like a lunatic. That's why I got no hair and I'm psychotic now. But I am Neo. I'm Morpheus and I'm the Oracle. So I could see this and I purvey that information onto others. And it's just, again, I'm not smart. I just know what I know. And I just use the if-then statements and the language of the market back at it. I ain't outsmarting any institutions. I tried shorting GME last week. I got smoked. And then Monday, I made all the money back. And then, am I still short now? I wish. But I'm certainly not long the stock because you think that this is done going down? It's a $5 stock, if that. So inevitably, it's going to give back at least half, if not 3/4, and here we are. So shorting is a huge part of this market because, again, why do we consistently go up? It's because most of the stock market isn't GME and AMC. Most of the stock market, what happens is it'll rally, people will sell out, and then you got the shorters, right? So they're betting that the stocks are going to go down. So there's a limitation of the time that you could spend short because you have to pay margin interest, and you have unlimited risk because the stock could go up forever. So as soon as it stops going down, they have to cover because they don't want to stay short with unlimited risk and they don't want to pay the margin requirements. So now they have to buy. So artificially, they're buying more. So without the shorters having to cover, buy more, you probably wouldn't be going up as much as you would now. But this market's built on the broken souls and the broken bones and the corpses of shorters. And that's why when GME had that massive short squeeze, I was applauding because I love the fact that these guys finally got the upper hand. And they squoze, or what's the past tense of squeeze? Is squoze a word? Squoze? I guess squoze. Squeezed? I guess squeeze, squoze. Past tense of squeeze, squoze, squeezed? Either one. Squeezed or squozed. They got squozed and they made a ton of money, but if you didn't lock it up, you just let it all go to nothing. So the next time you hear somebody saying, hold the line is the battle cry of the bag holder. Hold the line when Ja Rule is telling you what to do with your money. And you're comfortable with that? You probably shouldn't have your money in the stock market. Holla. If everybody can tell me where my money is, dollar. It's murder. My account's at zero. Holla. Meanwhile, I give you CCIV at $29.49. It's rocking now. Holla. Oh, man. See, that's what trading to me is. Get in while the getting is good. Sometimes it's 20 minutes. Sometimes it's 2 days. After 3 days, I'm clueless. 3 days, you're in the hands of the Matrix again. Like right now, we're on the third day of Tiger's nice move. Still milking this trade. No reason to be out of it completely. Breaks back under 25. You might call it a day. But you know what? If this truly is the Robin Hood of China, Tiger is a $50 stock. Even though it was $2 just a couple of weeks ago and $8 and just 17 5 days ago. That's how this market works. The days of making 20% on a trade, 20% on a trade is what you make on a day. It used to be you made 20% in a year. You were Warren Buffett. Now it's an every day. It's unbelievable, really. And that's why I drink. And if you guys are hanging out tonight's going to be a great show. We got a guy who has a music residual mutual fund. So get this. What they do, and I told you this guy's a story once before. What they do is they acquire catalogs of musical groups. You know, it's not going to be the Beatles or Michael Jackson or, Whitney Houston. By the way, 30.5s are trading now on the CCIV. It's going to go higher. All right, just let it go. So residual royalties mutual fund. Very cool. So instead of having all your money in real estate or stock market, this is a stock. It's built like a mutual fund, but underneath you own residual income off established artists. And again, some of these artists are guys that you don't know. Let's call them Joe Schmo band, right? Joe Schmo's band used to be big 18 years ago. They've got their following. They get their residual income off of Spotify and Pandora. They do their 1 or 2 tours every once in a while for a reunion. But you know what the Joe Schmo band is going to be worth now, probably in perpetuity. So what this mutual fund does is they buy Joe Schmo. They buy the Joe Schmo catalog because they're like, all right, CCIV, new highs. They buy the Joe Schmo catalog, right? Because they know how much money they're going to generate from Joe Schmo. And now they own Joe Schmo, and you own a piece of Joe Schmo. And then they go out and they look for more Joe Schmoes. So they got a guy that's been in the record industry for 25 years who knows, all right, this band's not doing anything anymore, but they make X amount of dollars every year. Let's buy their catalog. We know what we're going to get. And it can only increase because every once in a while, maybe Joe Schmo's band sells one of the rights to their song for a movie or something, and that song blows up again. Guess what? You own it. So it's a pretty freaking cool idea. We're going to have them come on, talk about that. And then, if you guys don't know, when I started trading, Todd, get this, Kyle Zaske on the program tonight. And we'll be talking about why CCIV was the buy of the day right here. Oh, yeah, you like that. Hey, maybe you should trade reversals. Wow. I mean, you're talking about, this is what I'm talking about right here. I just sat down. This thing's breaking 29, gets through 29.50. Now you're talking about 6% on your money as we're sitting here. That's a 6%. You know what? It would take you 65 years, maybe 165 years to do what this stock just did in the last 10 minutes. That's why the market doesn't go down. Because knowing that you could put some money to work and make 6% in 10 minutes, there's nowhere else to do that. There's nowhere else to do that. Look at the stock go. It's ripping now. Amazing. It's amazing. That's why trading right now is back, and it's back in a big way. Just don't fall for the bullshit that goes on. When the media is telling you something, you got to run the other way and exploit the media, right? Since the media took over and started talking about this GME, what's happened? All it's done is crash, crash, crash some more. Done. It's not a coincidence. $32, $31.50. You got to sell some here. $31.40 sold to you. Wow. 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 See, if I would have, seriously, if I would have bought 3,000 shares of this thing when I was saying 29 and 29.50, now you're talking about a $6,000 trade just right here in these last 18 minutes. No need to own stocks. No need to guess what these companies do. You trade the algorithms back in their fotch. Give it to me. And there's a day's pay, or 2, or 3, or 4, or 5 days pay. Absolutely amazing. So Kyle Zaske on the show tonight. We're going to have my mutual fund friend. We're talking about music, residuals. Grateful Dead at 6. We're going to have a Grateful Dead show from the Garden. I think it was 83. And then we're going to have a DJ at 7 o'clock. Ceremonial toast at 8. First guest at 8:30. Stop in. It should be. And then we compare our strains of weed. You guys still smoke pot? Yeah. When the COVID thing got started, I read that if you smoke pot, it brings down your immune system and you're more susceptible to getting COVID. But then 3 days later, I read another website that said smoking pot actually helps prevent you from getting COVID. So you know what I did? I went with the second article. Isn't that what society's all about right now? You find 8 different venues of information. Which one fits my criteria? Let's go with that guy right there. I like that dude. He's saying smoking weed prevents COVID. Let's go with that guy as the truth. Boop. And that's what I believe in. Plus, I inhale, I spray Lysol over my weed, so I smoke it too. But hey, listen, I haven't got COVID. Must be true, right? I don't think I've smoked this much weed probably ever. Well, that's a lie, actually. I've smoked more in the past. But I haven't got COVID, so I guess smoking weed does prevent COVID. Wow. See? I'm a scientist now. Yo, guys, that was, yo, homies. Where's my man? Seriously, no, wait. Could I take a moment here and express my concern and okay. So I'm sitting here, I'm doing a video on YouTube and Facebook, right? And I'm explaining the perils of trading, and I'm explaining what works, what doesn't work. And then I'm like, ooh, look at CCIV. Speaking of something that might be interesting. It just broke over the VWAP. I'm explaining the concept of the algorithmic language. I'm going through all the half number, whole numbers, and why the stock probably a good buy. And I'm like, oh, here it goes. It's breaking 29.50. It's probably going to go to 30 bucks. And then it might go to 32.50, as I was explaining with the strike prices and all that stuff. And then next thing you know, blue line to orange line, half number, whole numbers, and you got an amazing trade, and you made 2 days or 3 days worth of money right there. That's the kind of trade you need to be doing. So it's not about owning CCIV for the next 5 or 6 days and sitting under your desk and hoping it keeps going up. Trade what you just saw, and you just crushed this stock and took the money. Now you keep the money. By the way, 31.43, that was me top ticking it, because that's my lucky number, 30.43. Anyway, that's what you need to be doing. That's what we're here for. It's not about owning stocks. It's not about hoping BTU recovers from this sell-off. Nobody should care about BTU anymore. Earnings are out. Stock rolled over. We'll come back to this some other time. It's over, Johnny. And right now, whatever you're doing with Tiger Woods, 25, sold some at 27.50. The only time you want to sell the rest of this thing is 25. But anyway, that CCIV trade is why we're here. 1 minute multi-day VWAP reversals, they work a lot. They work a lot. I love you guys. I love that that just happened. And I'm loving the fact that I know you guys were in that trade. Awesome. By the way, Kodak. So yeah, rocket. What's up, YouTube? Have I ever come on to YouTube? Have I ever come on to YouTube and not dropped mad knowledge bombs? Knowledge bombs. Not only the knowledge bombs, but they're actionable ideas as soon as I put my stupid ass on this chair. Sick. So now let's go praise Jesus, smash that like button, buy my t-shirts. I'll sell you this hat for 400 grand. Anybody want this hat? The last one of its kind. It's banned in 48 states. I'll sell you this hat. I'll sign it. Yeah. So yeah, Tiger. Hit that like button. What's my Venmo? I don't know. I don't have my phone. Oh wait, there's my phone. Venmo. These are actually from 2 years ago, but I feel you. Normally I would have headphones from 1990 if they work. I still have my 1990 headphones somewhere. I still have my old, I have my ones that I had a reel-to-reel. Remember reel-to-reel? I had Billy Joel's Glass Houses on reel-to-reel. You had to put the tape through and spin it onto the other wheel. And I had these freaking headphones. They were like this big. Whoa. Good times, baby. Good times. But yeah, I'm going to get some Suck by NASDAQ swag, probably. But I'm probably going to get WGAF t-shirts and hats if anybody wants one. WGAF? Yeah. That's our battle cry. So let Ja Rule hold the line. We WGAF all over that trade. You know what WGF is, right? Who gives a fuck? You start giving way too many fucks, you will never make money. The less fucks you give, the better you're going to be at this. And when you give completely no fucks, you're the best trader in the world because you don't give a fuck. I'm telling you. You know what you know, you trade what you see, and everything else can fuck off. It's the greatest attitude in the world. I'm telling you, everybody gives way too many fucks about things. Less fucks, more money. I'm telling you, there's a ratio there somewhere. I don't know how many fucks per how much money you make, but giving way too many fucks is never good. Less fucks, the better. And if you're married, you get no fucks. Oh, no, not that one. No, I don't want to look at it. Oh, no, I don't want to look. Oh, nah, I'm not interested. Less fucks, more bucks. I like it. I'm stealing that. Let me write that one down. Carl, by the way, Carl, if you're out there, you're in limbo, man. I hope. Yeah, you know. What was I just doing? Oh, that the OCD and the ADHD just kicked in. What was I just talking about? I don't know. It's something about giving fucks, right? Who wants my Venmo? How much are you going to send me? Oh, that's what got me distracted. Yeah, my friend, he opened up Venmo and he's lost his money. Where my life went wrong. I ask that question all the time. Where did it all go wrong for me? Oh, that's right. Selling out of the queues and thinking I was smarter than the market. I learned the hard way. Oh, that's what I want to do. Less fucks, more bucks. That's the back of the t-shirt. I like that. Less fucks, more bucks. In quotations on the back of the WGAF t-shirt. I like that. WGF or WGF, and on the back, less fucks, more bucks. I dig it. You like that CCIV shell, right? Oh, I'm the best trader in the world. Now you know why you take profits on the way up, baby. Right back to where we had it, baby. Right, man. I can smell it through the bag. I can smell it through the bag. I need to back you out of me. Oh, bro. So yeah, what's left? You guys into the BQ? BQ just hit a new all-time high today. So hanging in there with the BQ. Kodak even worked. I can't believe that stock actually popped yesterday. It popped on the same bullshit news that it popped on 3 months ago. They basically reiterated the same bullshit story and the stock went up. That's what's hilarious about this market. I mean, the shorts are so easily spooked. I mean, seriously, Kodak released the same news story and its stock went up like it was some fresh new news. Lizzie, I don't know. I liked it at 14.23 to get to 15, and that's it. Yeah, I'm giving less of a fuck. 3-to-1 is the ratio. 3-to-1, less fucks given. Remember, because if you don't, the giving of the fuck ratio is really what people talk about, right? Keeping your emotions out of trading. So giving a fuck, that is emotion. Don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. And by the way, Lizzy, yeah. Oh, sorry, Lizi, yeah, baby. Bring it home. Bring it home to Papa. This thing chops around. If it gets back to 1250 and hangs out down there, then we got something. You know, we'll if this is going to be a legitimate stock, tomorrow is the proving ground. Because if it's a pump and dump, usually the next day it just dumps and goes right back to where it came from. But if the pump, if you get the dump and then you get a repump, usually that'll spook the shorts again and we'll be back in there. But right now, just shitting like a villain after that CCIV trade. Nice. But yeah, LIZI definitely looks interesting. And if it is what they said it is, you know. The Lizzie boys in town, right? Wasn't there that the Lizzies was the lesbian gang from the Warriors, right? But when the orphans couldn't get them, you see, Warriors. Okay, boppers. Can you dig it? Oh, bro. Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. Just want to say what's up. Come and join us tonight. We're going to go over all this stuff. We'll have a couple of cool guests. It's going to be a hoot. Plus, you get to watch me get drunk and start slurring my speech. And then you start questioning, wait a minute, this is the guy we're listening to stock market advice? The dude hasn't changed his clothes in 3 days. Look at him slurring. I think he just drooled on the microphone. Look at this freaking idiot. This freaking idiot. This fucking guy over here. All right, y'all. Hey, look, if you trust the talking heads on TV, man, they're definitely not out to help you. I'll do my best. And that's all I got to say about that. All right, I'll see you guys later. All right, Carrie. Hey, Carrie. Carrie. They are very correlated. Yes, it's a very thin line. I'm jumping back and forth over that line every day. Carrie, did you get an invite to the room? You hanging out? Everybody? All right. If you didn't, the Warlock at hitthebid.com. The Warlock. The Russian vodka. The Russian vodka is Kaufman vodka. Kaufman vodka. And by the way, you're witnessing the market hitting new highs as we speak. So since the GME was going to ruin the market, we've only gone up every minute of every day, every freaking second, all day, nonstop. So where's that debacle that was supposed to happen? Yeah, okay. Yeah, debacle. Oh. Hello, government? Yeah, the market looks like it may want to try to go down. How much money you got left? Oh, 5.5 trillion now? Oh, can you throw another 300 bill at it today? Yeah, the market's not going straight up right now. Yeah, just put 300 bill to work. Yeah. You'll have 5.673 trillion. Yeah. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, right now? Okay. Are you gonna wait till the end of the day? Oh, okay. Okay, bye. Market never goes down. Because what I just witnessed, what you just saw there, that's why the market doesn't go down. Market just stops going up for a second. Oh, get the government on the phone. Oh, the market stopped going up for a second, please. Oh, just put more in. Now. It's sick. The market is broken. It's a government-sponsored CD now. I am in that stupid stock. Where is it? I don't even look. Is it over 250? I don't even know if I own it still. I just put sells on all my crap. I got Tiger, BQ. Oh, Tiger, BQ. I still got the Tilray. I don't know. I don't know when it could be bears. When the UVXY has 3 up days in a row, and there's a little Korean guy flying by in a rocket. But every time they keep legging into the shorts, legging in. That's what I keep hearing. Yeah. My legs have been broken and fed to me. And they took my prosthetic limb and ran away. Legging into shorts? Nah. Just trade the reversals. Stay liquid. This market is just ridiculous. It just doesn't go down. All right. Enough of that. Have a nice day, everybody. I'll see you guys tonight. Get some sleep. Take a nap in the middle of the day. Do your little hibernation. I go sensory deprivation from usually like 2 to 3. And then I'm refreshed for the rest of the night. Because we're staying up, baby. It's party time. See ya.